instigator, someone who does something to get a reaction. And maybe from that interaction I get another idea or another idea of how to approach getting done the things that I want to do. Right now it had gone up in as far as I had a pretty steady job playing a musical. Over the course of a couple months I played a lot of shows, saved my money, and now I'm investing it in this production because this is what I should be doing and this is what I love. I'm Rick Keller, and I'm here performing my music for a CD recording. I've selected 4 of my favorite musicians that happen to be real good friends of mine. We're taking the time to work out the arrangements and get everybody accustomed to the songs, get a feel for it, to find out what they want to say, and add their individual styles and playing abilities to my music, which is a wonderful thing. Together cue each other to play ball, be right direct in it. I was a little bit nervous, a little bit apprehensive that everything would fall together because I had people coming from different parts of the world, but they all made it and they're all in the best shape, and it's just like being with my family. It's a real special thing to have people like this come and give to you, and you be able to share your music without any apprehensions and any you don't have to worry about it. It works itself out.
My name is Marc Abrams, and I'm originally born in New York, but I live now in Italy, and I know Rick for some time, and when I got the call to do his original music, I was very honored to take part.
My name is Guido May. I'm a drummer and I'm pretty crazy because I'm playing this group here in Rick Keller's group. So you must be crazy to play in this group because we are friends for over 10 years and this is the second time we have a production together, and we have so much fun doing that and preparing it, and every time I meet Rick it's like yeah, meeting an old friend.
My name is Steve Mckenna. I'm a guitar player. I've been playing the guitar for close on 20 years now. Lived in many countries in the USA and lived in Germany. I know Rick Keller from the last 3 years. Oh no, actually longer than that, probably 5 years. And we have a pretty good understanding of each other's music, and we've been playing together and doing CDs and different projects over that period of time. McNaughton. I'm from Australia. I play the trumpet, and I guess that I've known Rick for not very long, actually a couple of years. I played with him a couple of years ago in a big band, and we kind of liked each other's playing and seemed to get on well, and so he asked me to play in his project. Is there something else that you could...
No, I just think that we just need to know that once all the solos are finished, it's Del Capo.
I just met some of the musicians for the first time, and got a lot of respect for their musicianship, and it feels good, and I'm looking forward to recording.
Hold your note until it naturally fades out. Don't re-attack anything because it's an echo, and the deal is we want to have it fade out like an echo would. You're not going echo, 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 but one time, and it just You know, don't make it be longer than it would naturally fade out. And we're gonna move.
It's always a combination of trying to put your own voice into something, but also be prepared to be directed in a sense, you know, because it's really Rick's project, so that you have to be prepared to go with him and try and find out what his goal is and what his idea for every tune is and what his idea for the whole album is. But on the other hand, you also have to have confidence in your own voice, I think, somewhere. So it's always meeting halfway, you know. It's always a combination of yourself and trying to, and I think it's the same for everyone, you know. It's trying to get a group sound somehow, but still not get lost yourself, you know.
If we rehearse the songs, or not over-rehearse the songs, then the music stays fresh, and when we go in the studio, we have the chance to really capture the moment, what every individual has to put in the music, and we'll be surprised at actually what the result is. Miles Jr.
Yeah. It's very difficult music, actually, that Rick has composed. Very difficult to improvise on, especially. And so far, things are going, I think, amazingly smoothly, considering the amount of rehearsal and the fact that we don't really know each other too well.
Yeah, I mean, I try to be supportive and try to listen to what's going on and check out the music and learn it as best I can. So I'm kind of free, you know, like I'm free to see what's going on from this chord change to this chord change, and then so I can go in different directions through the harmony. Not just like change to change, I can take it in other ways. So I'm maybe listening to the way the soloist is heading, and I can sort of play something that's going to be supportive to him, or, you know.
It's nice to be here with you guys. And
We're done for today. We're happy to be done now, because we do get to eat now, and I'm starving. So let's eat. We have abused one bass player today, in full. This poor man came here, had to learn all the music today, more or less, and now he's fried. Carry away.
Where's the session tonight?
I got a session for you.
Okay, tell the cameras. The party this evening.
Is it
Talk right into the
Strasse
camera.
at 58?
Tell
It's
the
at my house. You all are invited. Although by the time you see this, I will have already had my party.
But he has parties all the time.
Yeah.
And by the time you see this, you know where to go.
Yeah, because that's where the party is, man. Here's two guys with fucked up hair, okay?
You guys are going to pass me, and I'll just follow you through, right?
Okay.
Okay, great.
I came here and was into okay, set up the drum set, make the sound check, wait for the other musicians, do the headphone check, and then just play. You know, do some little rehearsal, and it took hours and hours for getting the right sound, and that takes a lot of concentration.
After we initially got going, there was a few hassles with getting a good sound in the headphones and all that sort of thing, you know, balancing the bass with the guitar and the drums. So we had to move the drums into the sound booth. I can't even hear anything, man.
Yeah. I don't hear guitar, I don't hear bass anymore.
I can't even tune my notes. I don't know what's going on.
I need more guitar and bass too.
What are you looking at me? Because you couldn't hear. After we got that sorted out, we could actually hear everyone and then start to get into the music, you know.
Hey Rick, is it possible for me to record just a little bit and have a listen? Because I'm just going to play a little bit off the mic so you don't pick up all the shit. Just so let him know.
Hardwood, you recording the trumpet at all? Okay, it's a different saxophone, right? It's an alto. The name of this tune, Hardwood, is Outburst. Outburst, huh? O-U-T-B-U-R-S-T. Outburst.
Outburst.
I say salami because it's cold worst. I don't know who's the worst. I'll be. Of course, we know that this tune goes a little bit faster than that, right?
No,
so let's. Huh?
I kind of felt okay. I thought. I mean, whatever.
But the tune goes.
Tape's not rolling.
Yeah, he's just checking. Okay, you get 4. Yeah. Give the man 4 if that's all he needs. Lucky. That's all he needs. All right, Hartman? I started playing music at a very young age, about 3 or 4, and I played music from the written page, you know, printed music. So I learned to read notes very young, and I stopped playing music for a couple of years, but when I started to play the saxophone at age 11, reading notes was easy for me because I could already do it. So the saxophone became easy for me to play, and I liked it.
I don't know, I was always around music. My mum taught me piano when I was like 5 or something like that, and then I learned classical clarinet for 5 or 6 years, and then eventually got into guitar. And you know, I could picked it up pretty quickly and learned rock and roll tunes of the day and all that sort of stuff. And then got involved in, you know, with a teacher, really good jazz guitar.
It was one special concert that really impressed me. Somehow how the musicians looked like and how they were looking at each other without having any idea about jazz or improvised music. it catched me. And when I decided to become a musician, I gave up immediately and decided to become a drummer.
Take a break, Jake. All right.
I have 6 saxophones right now, an assortment of flutes and clarinets and piccolos and all kinds of stuff, and a lot of electronics. This beautiful saxophone I have here is more or less my partner in life. I can express, feel what I'm looking for in music and what I would like to share in music through this instrument. This instrument will never run away from me or it. It doesn't talk back to me. It talks to me and with me. If I don't get to play my saxophone when I feel I want to and need to, it makes me angry. It makes me not a nice person to be around. I don't need to stand in front of 20 or 20,000 people to be reassured that what I'm doing is anything, or I don't know how to put it. It's just an intimate relationship I have with this instrument, or you can't compare it to anything else. I'm at peace with my instrument.
Choices how to make a living, and it depends how much you want to play music, what sort of music you want to play, what compromises you're prepared to make, how much money you want to earn.
You can make money by, if you want to just play jazz and that's it, it's kind of difficult unless you get hooked up with a kind of star and you travel and all that sort of stuff. But if you want to play lots of different music and to do a bit of teaching and all that, you can do okay.
In those times you decide to be a professional musician and decide that you want to do that as your living, then of course you have to do a lot of stuff that you're not that interested in doing, you know.
You see me, right? And I'm alive, right? So I make my living.
I mean, it's self-righteous, I guess, to expect that everyone's going to be interested in listening to your music the way that you want to play it and get paid for it. Those things can develop, sure, but, you know, it takes time.
So the arrangement is bass, open solo, he starts the vamp, and we had, was it guitar or drums? How did we want to do it? You start the vamp, drums, then guitar, fine.
Drums and guitar.
Yeah, I like it. Just to tell you the truth, I like to have guitar before you come in because it shows how good you guys are rhythmically together. And the drums is like, you know?
You have to find a way through all that stuff. All the maths and all the theory and all the learning is it's not an end in itself, it's a tool, you know? You have to get through that and make music. Because music is an oral art form. In the end, no one really cares what's been written down on the page. The end effect is what matters, you know, so you have to find a way through all that shit, come out the other side.
So, could we try it? And we will cue the melody, and it's an A-A-B form. One time, then comes soprano solo, then trumpet solo, then intro. Intro, you get to play a bit, yeah? Not too long. And then come back, settle us down in the pocket, and then we take the song out. And, okay, one important thing about the ending. This tune, I definitely want that we fermata on the fine, and then you start the vamp again. When you get a chemistry of people together that can be so proficient on their instruments and creative as beings. That's two things that let, you know, jazz music thrive and become, you know, as exciting as it is. And Steve, your soloing comes more in the vamp at the end. Establish after the fine.
Get a bit out with the shit.
Yeah, but establish the riff, the beat, boom, bang, right? And then start going away from it, because we're just going to play long tones.
Okay.
All right?
Hopefully when I touch the instrument, I'm able to create like maybe a poet can with words, or maybe a gardener can with his garden. You know, it's like trying to be able to connect with some magic. And some days you can find it, and some days it's hard to be found.
I liked playing the lessons I had, and I enjoyed playing music that was written down, but I also had this need to pursue music on a creative level where you put spontaneous information, you put spontaneous ideas in the form of expressing yourself on your instrument. Composing music is one of the most important inspirations that I need to have in order to develop my voice on my instrument.
When you play someone else's music, I think if you really get into their music and try to understand it and get inside of their head, you somehow feel compelled to then incorporate that into your own way of being a musician, I guess. And yeah, that's definitely inspiring to play with other people.
Working with good people, and it's enough inspiration. Like in an environment where there's a lot of good music going on and good players, and I'm just playing some good music and recording with different people and putting bands together, doing what I'm doing.
I think actually the people are more important than the music somehow, you know. The social interactions between the people that I'm playing with, for example, in this recording, and somehow I try and take those interactions into the music and make them musical somehow.
It makes sense in my life is to connect with people that have fun with what they're doing with the music. And when I meet people like in this band, Andrew, for example, for the first time, and we play together, we're able to find some common ground and some way to make our energy come alive. And when that takes place, it's like, for all the sacrifice and all the years you put in on your instrument, it makes it worthwhile. So I feel thankful for that.
When you find people that you like playing with and music that you like playing, you really latch onto it, you know? You grab with both hands, I think. I think it's gone surprisingly well. I mean, I was a little worried, I have to say, when Rick handed me the music and we had that first rehearsal, because it's tough. It's tough music to play. The heads are tough. The improvising sections are over chords that are sort of unusual, I guess, in a way. And obviously, being someone's original music, you've never heard it before, so you have to assimilate a whole bunch of things, playing with a whole bunch of new guys. All these things have to come together. And I think that I'm surprised. From what I've heard, We have some good takes of things. I mean, I think we did 2 takes of a few things, and a lot of tunes were just 1 take. So, yeah, I'm happy. I think it's gone surprisingly well.
The 8 tunes that we have so far are just so well played and so much amazing moments that, it couldn't be better. And if I had to do it over again, I wouldn't have done it any other way. The playing, the players, tunes aren't too bad. I am I did the right thing. I'm happy. I just myself have this feeling that that's what I need to be doing, you know. I've had it for a long time. And myself, I'm primarily been always attracted to what jazz music is for me. Being able to express myself with techniques combined with the emotions that I feel and put them into music.